I think I have done it. I think I have cracked the perfect 30 list for Rainbow Death Knight. So while I was prepping this video, Vicious Syndicate just released their new meta report talking about the best decks in Hearthstone, and guess what? Rainbow Death Knight is officially the dankest deck in all of top legend. That's right, 4.2% people in top 1000 legend are playing Rainbow Death Knight. And I just really wanted to share this because number one, Rainbow Death Knight is seeing play in top 1000 legend, but it's also, it's 4.2, it's 420. I can't not do this because this is my favorite archetype, and this was just really funny. It was just something that I wanted to share. But before we go into my list that I would recommend, the perfect 30, I want to take a look at Vicious Syndicate's deck and kind of like show you guys the differences on why I have chosen these specific cards, because I am seeing a lot of people go with this very aggressive take where Arms Dealer, Tour Guide, Gold Panner are just going to be the absolute nuts in every single one of these decks, because people want the early game. People want, you know, this deck to feel like it's somewhat of an aggressive deck and it isn't just sitting there with, you know, its thumb in its mouth waiting for something to happen. Murloc still finds its way into this deck, and the rest of the deck is pretty much all core at this point, like the Rezka, Climactic Necrotic Explosion, Giant, Primus, Bride, Crusher, Mom, Paw, Malignant Horror, Grimy, Crop Rotation, Chillfallen Baron, as well as Mining Casualties. I would argue that all of these cards are 100% core in the deck, but the Tour Guide, the Arms Dealer, the Gold Panner, some of these cards like Murloc, like I just really don't like them in the list. So now that we've looked at the Vicious Syndicate perfect 30, I'm going to show you guys my perfect 30 on the deck. And yes, there are some cards that I still don't want to include in this deck, like for example Tour Guide. I think that Tour Guide is like one of the worst performing cards in this deck, but the main reason why you are including this is because there are some situations on like turn 4 where you need to kill a minion. There are some situations to where you might want to draw an additional card because of the Tour Guide making your hero power cost 0. So for that reason, Tour Guide does make it in this deck, but for better one drops, I would rather run a Miracle Salesman. Arms Dealer is really good with Crop Rotation synergy as well as Malignant Horror synergy, making a 3/4 horror summon a 4/4 horror. That's like really decent in some matchups, but overall I believe that Arms Dealer is just really weak because you want something to do on turn 1, and summoning that turn 1 is only good if your opponent also plays a minion that you can hero power and then kill immediately with that 2 attack hero power. So instead, we're putting in Miracle Salesman just as a regular 1 mana 2/2, but the tradable Snake Oil is actually a great way of being able to cycle through the deck if you do have 1 mana left over. So I think that Salesman has a lot of potential in this deck. Another card that has been added is Nerubian Vizier, and I do have to admit that I did not really think about this card until I saw the Bunny Hopper list. The Bunny Hopper list is actually very similar to this, where I believe it cuts like Hell Yeah and one more card for, I think, a Gold Panner as well. People really seem to be sold on Gold Panner, but I think the card is just not what you really need in the deck when you have double Chillfallen Baron as well as Acolyte of Death draw combos. But, you know, other players can have their opinions. This deck is still like trying to figure out its perfect 30, and this is my take on it. But I think that Nerubian Vizier is very important because something that this deck lacks is sometimes AoE and single target removal that isn't in the form of just trading your minions away and then losing the board. Like, you want the Nerubian Vizier to get you cards like Howling Blast, Remorseless Winter, getting an Obliterate, getting any destroy card like an Asphyxiate can be very clutch against like Warlock, for example. So Nerubian Vizier, I feel like, just needs to be in this deck because number 1, we have a lot of undead cards. Number 2, we sometimes need the random outs. And number 3, the other cards just don't really seem all too that impactful. Like, I would rather discover a random card than play Gold Panner, draw 1 card, and then that's all the card can do. Like, Vizier has so much potential in this deck that I believe it deserves a slot in here. And another card that I feel like a lot of people are just, you know, choosing not to put in the deck because the card is boring is actually Astalor. Originally, I thought this card was a little bit lackluster because we never really wanted to get to the point where playing 8 mana Astalor was the game plan. Like, you want to draw cards, you want to build up the Climactic Necrotic Explosion. Makes a lot of sense. But every now and again, Astalor for 14 damage to the face is just a great way of being able to set up a 2-turn lethal with your Climactic Necrotic Explosion. Sometimes the armor from Astalor the Protector is very necessary, and having just like a solid turn 2 if you don't have anything else to do but hero power can be very good at just, you know, summoning a 2 mana 2/2, getting onto the board and making your opponent feel a little bit more, God, now I have to play around Astalor. So I think Astalor just deserves a spot in this deck for consistency's sake. It's just a really good card and a really good archetype. The other cards that we're including into this deck are still Hell Yeah, because I think that Hell Yeah is just a great way of being able to counter all of these really heavy cycle decks that you will see on ladder, like the Pig OTK Warrior, like the Brand Warrior, like Miracle Priest, and to a lesser extent Warlock, because they do want to draw through their deck. But obviously against the Warlock matchup, the Plague shuffle their sludges, so that way if they're at the bottom, they are no longer at the bottom. So hell yeah, I believe it just definitely deserves a spot in this deck. And there is always the possibility of discovering cards from Vizier or discovering cards from the Primus, so that way you can lock out Reno archetypes. So that's another reason why I really like Hell Yeah. It's not exactly the main reason why it's in the deck. I don't care about locking out Highlander in particular, but it's just nice that that combination is there if I need it. But other than that, those are pretty much all of the different card inclusions that are in this deck, and I do really believe it adds a lot of consistency, not only being on the board, but being able to have these comeback turns, because Rainbow DK, its biggest weakness is coming back from an unfavorable position on the board, because you are trying to build a bigger board than your opponent, and if you don't start doing that, you need a way of being able to flip things in your favor. So that's why we have these cards like Vizier. That's why we're including Astalor. That's why we're including the Miracle Salesman, because the early game of this deck sometimes just felt like it was extremely lacking. But the end game of this deck, being able to draw, being able to summon a 10/10, being able to summon, 0 mana 8/8s, the late game, mid game of this deck is extremely good, but we got to be able to bridge those gaps, so that way, the minions that we lose from Mining Casualty don't just lose their lives for no reason. But regardless, I really do believe this is the best 30 in Rainbow DK, so feel free to like this video if you want even more Rainbow DK videos, even though this might be my last build on this deck. There's only so many ways that we can build the deck, and I've showcased like 4 lists already, so the fact that I'm coming up with like a 4th or 5th list with even new inclusions is still crazy to me. So if you want even more content, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out the Patreon over at patreon.com/ClarkHELLSCREAM, where you can get extra perks and bonuses for supporting the content, like getting deck optimizations, coaching, as well as shoutouts in future videos. But Rainbow DK is the dankest deck in Hearthstone. If you want to have some fun, as well as actually hitting Legend, I would highly recommend this deck. It's just the most fun way to play Hearthstone right now, and the fact that Climactic Necrotic Explosion is finally a tier 1 meta-relevant card is just the greatest thing that has come out of the Badlands. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro, and we'll see you for the next video. 19 and 8 with it. Hell yeah. Plus down is great to disrupt the Highlander scammers. The extra shuffle for the deck is disgusting. See, I mean, I agree with that too, but then every single time I play down with the ship, I never get Highlander decks. Like I don't queue into Warrior all too much. I don't queue into Highlander Warrior all too much. I would say like at my rank, this deck might be better, but it's like, for some reason, I'm not seeing Highlander decks. All I'm seeing are Odin Warriors, Plague DKs, as well as Rainbow DK. I'm not even seeing Warlocks anymore. It's crazy. Warlocks aren't common at this rank anymore. Think about that. It has to be because of the Odin Warriors, right? And even then, like, it felt like Warlock was better into Odin Warrior. But yeah, Sludge Warlock's still on top, but in the meta for the past, like, day... Okay, this isn't doing a good job at explaining what I'm talking about. It's still there, I guess. But Rainbow DK back in tier 1, dude. Alright, Plague. I don't want to play Plague. You're not seeing Warlock, bros living a blessed timeline? Honestly, though, I'm glad I'm not seeing Warlock. I'm seeing Warriors. Like, if I look at my games, if I look at, like, the past 20 games, like, last night, I was just not seeing Warlock. Which, I don't know if people are not playing the deck because it's boring or what. Yeah, but, like, look at these Warlock numbers, dude. Look at these Warlock numbers. 1 Warlock in, like, 30 games. How many games is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, dude, like 25 games, only 1 Warlock player. And I beat him. So it's like, look at that. 2 more Warlocks after like another 25. Like they were over here yesterday. Like the moment I played a meme deck, the Warlocks came out to play. But then after that moment, we just haven't been seeing them all too frequently. I almost accidentally hit end turn. If I would have done that, I would have cried.
Death call.
It just would have been over for me, dude. It just would have been over. Okay, so I am going to do this just to get the Malignant Horror on turn 3 because this seems busted. I'm literally never going to lose the board. I am never going to lose the board, and I can maybe play a Stitch Shine on turn 5. A new list come out for Rogue? No, we're all pretty much playing the same Excavate deck. Rogue didn't get anything in the mini set. Friggin' really? Oh my god, that's not fair. Oh, it's so not fair. How dare you do this to me? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, come on. Had to have the AoE. Fine. I guess I'll have to accept the L on that. Oh, come on! Immediately into... Oh my lord. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This will make this 2 mana. I can still 2 mana into 3 mana, but oh my lord, am I not happy. Am I not happy about this? No cards in hand, yet has all the tempo. Buff Warlock? We already did that. And look at what happened. Look at what happened! You wanted this, didn't you? It's all your fault. It's all your fault. How dare you? You didn't think about the rest of us, did you? Okay, thank you. I'm glad I didn't draw into a plague immediately. So how can he deal with the 8/8? The 8/8's just gonna start soloing now, right? And if he does play a minion that I'm worried about, I can always just Reska. It's kind of crazy that 20 minions have died by turn 5. You know what I mean? That's low-key kind of nuts. So yeah, he's just gonna kill the Malignants. And if he doesn't, then I can just keep spending corpses. I swear to God, dude, I love this card. I love this card. Absolutely love it. I want more cards like it, Blizzard. What a no, no, no. Miss. Good. At the same time, we stole my Malignant Horde. I want it back. I want him back. I can chill. All right, now I got 2-1 poisonous. We mostly just do this to pressure onto the board, man. Takes it back with Yogg. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Yeah, we're literally just passing the body around. That sounds really bad. Passing the corpses around. Alright. Kill him. I've been facing 2 Highlander Paladins straight. I don't know what's going on here. Highlander Paladin? I think Bunny made a list about is it a 40 card Highlander Paladin? Because those guys are crazy. 40 card Highlander Paladin is like nuts. Like, why would you do that? Just 2 DKs fighting for a 2-1 back in my day. We were fighting for the Primus. Well, I already got Primus. I don't need another one. I'm actually kind of scared to play Primus. I'm not gonna lie. Like, do I even want a Primus here? Like, I'm already ahead, but at the same time, I'm not really doing anything. This weapon seems so random in the deck, but somehow works fine. This is in here for a very specific reason. You destroy Warrior with this card. You almost solo Warrior with this card. And like Odin Warrior in particular, you play this, they cry. They cry. You play this in your deck because it makes Warriors cry. Primus for the 3/3 is the best tempo play. And it's low-key the play that I need to make, and the only other option that I have would be to do this, trade the card, and hope for something else. But I'm worried about getting Primus to back. He's got a card he's kept since 3, and he literally just touched it. I'm so goddamn scared. I am so scared, dude. But at the same time, now I have another giant, so maybe we Gucci. Maybe we're Gucci. If they play Primus, then you have Grimewalker. Yeah, but they still gain the 9 health. You know what I mean? He's still gonna gain the 9 health. But I do have the board now. That giant made a big difference, though. If I knew that I was getting giant, I would have insta-done this. Because I'm still 1 damage off. Lul Mao. I actually don't... So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon the poisonous and I'm gonna kill him with it. This little guy has got poisonous on heroes. The poisonous ghoul kills the Lich King. Mage? What? Mage? What are we playing Mage for at this rank? Like, what are we trying to counter, guys? We saw Cho'Gall Warlock being playable. I'm ranked 200. Okay, I gotta say this respectfully, though. Are you winning because you have Cho'Gall in the deck, or are you winning because you have Sludge cards? Like, that's gotta be the real question you gotta ask yourself. Are you winning more games by Sludges or because of the other cards? Yo, what's going on, Snightmare? Why are we Mage? He's trying to add, wait, what? Wait a minute, you have stream keys? Are you doing a giveaway, Snightmare? Wait a minute, what's stream keys? I'd prefer you'd ask me about it before being like... Oh, you literally tried to ask me. Hold on a minute.
Job's done.
Okay, all right. I'm starting to see what's going on now. I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong. You did try to DM me. You did do your due process. You did what you did. I apologize. All right, what's stream keys though? What are the stream keys?
It'll be our...
I'm assuming there's something about this in the Discord. Due process, yes, as in the legal due process, you know? Okay, this guy's playing secrets. What? We're playing secrets? Why on earth would we want to play secrets? All right, I am actually going to play this on 3.
The battle! The battle!
I'm just gonna get rid of these things. Now I've got the 4, and if I can play the Malignant Horror, then I can play around secrets on turn 5. I wonder if I'm always just supposed to play Hell Yeah here, but I think I gotta go for the board, right? Excavate Secret Mage. This is a cursed archetype. This is a cursed archetype, my guy. All right, yeah, I'm totally playing the Horror here. This has also got Poisonous, and it will copy itself. All right, I guess we're chilling. I guess we're chilling, but I'm very weirded out by this deck. I don't know what to expect. Anonymous Informant. What secrets would be in the deck? It'd be Objection, it'd be Counterspell. I really don't know what else you'd want a hard run, dude. Okay, that's fine. I can't exactly make corpses here, so I just gotta play minions. I could go full tempo with the Crusher, but I feel like this is always supposed to be the play to play around like Objections for the future. Probably highest minion. I mean, yeah, but like, why would you run that though? Why would you run that? Not like a why would you run that isn't like Lamau, that's so stupid, but it's like, what is the reason that you would want to copy your highest minion? That's the question that I always ask myself. It's like, if my opponent's gonna play a card, what is the purpose of it in the deck? Only secret I've seen them run is Counterspell and Objection. Really don't know why you'd make the deck with that lean with 6 cards to make the deck a little bit less inconsistent, in my opinion. The 6/6 guys are the legendary. Yeah, but the biggest... Okay, so that would be true. That would be true. Like, imagine, like, copying a Titan, for example, off the Excavation Reward. That's a bit much, though, you know? Like, this card can only be good after I've completed my Excavate process. As I've literally done nothing onto the board this entire game. Anti-magic would be really good. Am I just supposed to play the weapon for the sake of playing the weapon? I think I'm just supposed to play the weapon because tempo is good. Damage is damage, and I just gotta end this game soon. Don't forget, guys, this is just 9 damage at the end of the day. It is just 9 damage. So a mystery game in Steam. I do not choose the game. It could be. Wait, hold on. So just random games? How exactly does this work? Where did you get these things, Nightmare? Like, how do you just get like mystery game keys? It sounds like you got something from like a loot box or something. Like inside this loot box could be, you know, 50 stream keys or a nickel to McDonald's. Hope you don't get the nickel, bro. Bought them off Fanatical? I have no idea what that is. Fanatical? Okay, so first things first, test the secrets. Test the secrets. Lamau. So damage. Frozen Over could draw him into Plagues. So that's just worth it, right? Plus I can maybe draw into Lethal here. Damn, I didn't find it. In that case, I could. Okay, so I have 8. Volume up also didn't draw a play. Consider this. Alright, so we'll do it this way. If he draws one plague, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, I'm fine. He's at 4 HP. The armor card is gone. The armor that he's got off a Cold Case and Artificer has been very important. I just do not understand the point of Informant being in this deck. So, like, I'm probably just gonna play Primus. I guess, you know, okay, no. He'll kill minions, right? Then I can play Rescue for 0, then play Primus. And we can see if it's Counterspell or not. Oh, or maybe they're just dead.
That feels good.
One more. All right, GG. They are just... I have no idea why you'd play this Mage deck right now. I have no idea why you'd play this Mage deck right now. Okay, I think I just keep the 1-drop, right? Against a Rogue? Yeah, I'll keep the 1-drop. There was an argument to keep the Baron, but I didn't want to keep Baron going on coin. I might need to build up tempo here. Ew. Ew. This is very grody stuff right here. Do I have blue hair? Yes, right here. It's kind of hard to see because, unfortunately, I have no light in front of me. It's all behind me. But I do technically have blue hair. In fact, hold on a minute. There we go. There's some light. I really need to get, like, one of those, like, circular things for light. I do have, you know, 2... Oh, hold on a minute. Let me turn up this thing over here. There we go. Now we have light. Now it makes sense. Boom. I can actually see my face. Yeah, like, I could get a ring light, or I could just have lamps. You know, I just have regular-ass lamps. Doesn't look nearly as professional, but it's still something. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Emotional damage. So much emotional damage from this 1-drop. Dude, this is not the first Mech Rogue I've seen this season. Mech Rogue is, like, making a slight comeback.
Toys are much more fun.
Wait, what about the second question? Wait, what was your second question? Oh, do I have a blue butt? No, but I have blue balls. Fun fact, your opponent's name is Volmund, which is German, literally translates to full moon. Oh, I didn't know that. The more you know. I mean, if he sounded out full moon, it does sound like full moon. Full moon. Full moon. Saying it twice as fast makes me sound really, just say it makes me sound angry. Wait, what happened? What happened to his... Wait, what? How does he have 1 card left? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna coin the Vizier. Hope for a good card off of Vizier. I mean, I also could just do this and destroy some minions here. I'm just gonna do this. The only reason why I feel like this is slightly better is number 1, minions die for the Reska, but number 2, I don't know what I want to find yet. And I just want to mitigate damage since he's gone all in. And this is a freaking, yeah, Spark bot. He needs to top deck a legitimate answer. And if he would have done that, yeah, if he would have done that before my crop rotation, then I would have been really upset. All right, come on, Vizier. If only. I guess I got to go with Asphyxiate. It might just be a meme, but I kind of want to put Patchwork in to kill Odin. You do not need to... Okay, this deck is favored against Odin Warrior. You do not need to go that extra length. You know what? You know what Odin Warriors hate more than patchworking the Odin? The Crusher. The Crusher solos the Warrior. Gear Shift! No! No! I respect Full Moon for doing the mech thing. There are not a lot of gamers that want to play Mech Rogue right now, so... Seeing this is definitely, you know, different. A second Malignant Horror. Yes, because the first one wasn't good enough. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, what's going on for show? Yes, I am literally streaming. You can always check. Pete used to greet me every time he saw me. Peter gets around, man. He sees a lot of people now. Okay, hold on a minute. That's the scam. He's trying to set up the scam. How do I out-scam the scam? I think I just want a Malignant Horror. I can Tora Guide. I can kill the 2/3. I can try to Reska the, Wait, hold on a minute. If he plays 6/6, and I trade Reska into the 6/6, the death rattle of the Thunderbringer happens first, and then I steal a minion. Can you imagine stealing the Neptulon? I can, because I'm a Giga Brain gamer, and it will happen. It will happen because I said it will. All right? Believe in me. So I'm gonna get one of Neptulon's hands. Nah, I get the crab hand before I get the Neptulon hand. I once Patchwork Odin on turn 7 and the warrior immediately conceded. You know what's better than making the warrior immediately concede? Having them play out a game that you know that they can't win. Like whenever I play the weapon and I'm like, you're screwed. It's so funny. I swear, dude, like this deck is the reason why warrior gamers are scared. Warriors are scared of the rainbow. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Ma and Par?
Your tour ends here.
Alright, we're getting closer to maybe being able to play Reska. It's really annoying that he just keeps hitting me in the face, but I might have a bounce back turn here. Like, I just don't want to give him the Thunderbringer yet. I might be taking a bit more damage, but he has no mechs on the field. Or is this just going to be for a mothership? Is this just going to be for a mothership? It could. What was the warrior deck that I played in that tournament? The pig warrior. We had slams, though. I don't think slams are the way. Oh my, that is a... Okay, that is a problem. I'm going to have to Corpse Bride. I am going to have to Corpse Bride, and even then, I still have to worry about Wind Fury. Oh my god. Hold on a minute. I have no corpses, actually. Wait, I need to steal that. I can totally just steal that with the Reska. Oh, mama. Oh, mommy Reska. Wait, hold on. Reska's a dude, right? Okay, daddy Reska. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. just give me the life steal. All right, I want that minion. All right, I don't give a shit about your Thunderbringer now. I don't give a shit about your Thunderbringer. I hope you top deck the other one so that way it doesn't get pulled. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo. Reska is non-binary? Is that a fact? Really? Take a good hard look. You ain't never seen the light again. You're talking about the corn, right? You better be talking about the corn here. I love corn. It's tasty. I feel violated. I got allocated by a paladin. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Yeah, they had the Crusaders aura, didn't they? That's the worst timeline. That's always the worst timeline. Oh, hey, that's a nice one. It'd be a shame if I also did the exact same thing. If I had a nickel for every time a Clark stream ended up as an Elon hate stream, I'd have quite a few nickels, actually. Okay, here's the thing. I don't hate Elon Musk. I don't really hate anybody. But something I do massively despise is the amount of Gok 3000s that Elon fans give to him when he does literally nothing to deserve it. That's the problem that I have, is that he's got such influence. He could literally post a turd in a bowl, and people would find a way to call him a genius for it. It's okay, he deserves the hate. I don't think he technically deserves the hate. Like, I don't think anybody technically deserves hate. I would rather, you know, go about the peaceful way of doing anything. But unfortunately, peace doesn't sell nowadays. Like Megadeth once said, you know, peace sells, but who's buying? Alright, low-key kind of hoping for crop rotation. But I think I just mostly want to do this to get the Stitch Giant value. Got a Somber Quest. But yeah, rant over. I don't technically wanna hate anybody, and I don't think that anybody quote unquote should be hated, unless we're talking about, like, you know, irredeemable people, like, you know, like a pedophile or something. Clearly, there are some things you don't deserve second chances on. For sure. Corn, song, and lyrics. Wait a minute, why is it not loading? My Spotify is actually doing a really weird thing right now, where it's not loading songs that I look up. What is the name of the song? I see the name Corn, but this is literally my window right now. I try refreshing it and nothing happens. What is the name of the song? I think my PC is starting to crap out, dude. Like, some things are just a lot slower nowadays, and it makes me scared.
You here for the tour?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, some of the other copy. Giants are now 1 mana each. I could honestly just play Corpse Bride to make them 0, though. Like playing Control Priest. Exactly. Irredeemable. Unforgivable. Once you do that once, you are the villain of Hearthstone. And just like that, I am the villain of Hearthstone because I play Control Priest. Blake Shelton, Corn. Why does that name seem familiar? Blake Shelton. Did this guy win American Idol? Hold on a minute. This guy either looks like he won American Idol or he's like every other country artist. Oh no. Crescendo. Well, I mean, what you gonna do when the Giants come for you? He's Mr. Gwen Stefani. Like he's married to Gwen Stefani, or he's like Gwen Stefani but for men. Terraria music, Pepe Hams, the good old days. My brother actually used to play a lot of Terraria. Clark isn't allowed to jury duty. This guy got Elon Musk hate. We're all going to jail. Straight to jail. Corn is a staple crop and you can use it for alcohol. Eat it. But whoa, what? What? Ducks. What the hell? Corn is a he wants me to say this on the Corn voice because he knows it'd be hilarious. But Mr. Corn, excuse me, but if you're putting your willy in corn, there's a bit of a problem there. You're not supposed to fuck it, all right? Please don't fuck the corn. I didn't know I'd have to say this, but.
Dead.
And I think with giveaways in particular, they don't want mods messing with that, but at the same time, it doesn't really make sense. Anyone's gonna help with a giveaway would be a mod. There you go.
Here for the tour?
Another, wait, Savjz. Wait, Savjz playing Mage? Streamer fight? Now just get Savjz an eye and a cage match. I forgot the @ I literally copied it exactly as you put it in. Say something nice about him for the chance. So at him. You want me to say at him. Say something nice at him. So now that should be working.
My rule is eternal.
And now at him is literally glowing. Oh my god, is he playing Naga Mage? He's playing Naga Mage.
A savage act.
Dude, he's playing Naga Mage. Alright, hold on a minute. Alright, based alert. Savjz super toxic. Wait, what? How is he toxic? I love Savjz. One of the original Hearthstone creators, and he's still around. That means that he still loves the game.
Tour ends here.
Alright, well, we got a lot of corpses here. My money's on Clark. He plays drums. He must throw hella punches. I mean, like, the thing about punches is the form. Just because I know how to drum like this doesn't mean that I have a good snap. Like, that's what's important is the last second, like, snap and a punch. Because most people, like, throw punches like this or throw punches like that. Like, nah, bro, it's that snap action. Because when you snap, you get that, like it's physics. I don't know how to describe it. It's just literally physics. Y'all don't take physics classes now, do you? I take physics classes because I gotta learn how corn grows. I gotta know the physics of corn. Oh my god. Alrighty, well, we'll go ahead and do this. Taking some card draw maybe was the way, but I like the idea of going wide on the board against the Naga Mage. They do not like wide boards. Say something nice to Savjz. He's Finnish. They never get told anything nice. I mean, don't they literally live in like one of the most beautiful parts of the world? Isn't Finland like really nice looking in terms of just like, you know, how clear the water is, how green the grass is, how clear the skies are? Isn't that like, you know, the place everyone's like, would you vacation here without internet? Would you vacation here without internet sort of thing? Like, it's always those kind of posts. So I could draw some cards, but do I really want to draw cards? He's one turn away from the combo.
My rule.
I think I just want to keep building a board, but if I build a board, what am I accomplishing? 1, 2, 3, 4 with hero power. You know, I still kind of like this because it helps build up the malignant more. Okay. So I can play Vizier next turn. Try to find. Oh my lord. Really? Remorseless Winter. Okay. Okay. Maybe I find. You know what? I think it's just time to just go in with the Crusher. I'll keep this so I can play around secrets. Okay. Still sticky on the board, still threatening. If he has the combo, he has to do it now. But at the same time, he needs to have a one-mana Naga as well as the Siren. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, right? Just find some damage and we win. This could find another Vizier. Damn it.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a very dead or alive.
All right. Part of me was wondering if it was better to take hero power to try and like make it to where this could theoretically kill him. But I feel like this does enough already. We already locked out some cards. Maybe this was Siren and we locked out the Siren. Lots of trees, little grass. Savjz lives in America now. Oh, he lives in America now? Does he really? Wait, so you're telling me that Savjz and I could theoretically hang out? Aw, that's sad. I might have. I gotta ask him. Did I turn off the Naga? But yeah, GG's to Savjz. I'm glad that I can play Rainbow DK and go 6-3, dude. Let's go. Is this just gonna be the deck that I play for the rest of the season? Because this deck is based. Most base deck of the game, I swear to God. All streamers are in Texas. I mean, dude, most of my favorite content creators are in Texas. But then again, Texas just is literally fucking huge. It takes like, what, like 8 hours to drive through Texas?
You here for the tour?
At least. If you're like in the heart of Texas to drive anywhere out of the state.
You here for the tour?
I'm during summer holiday, always in Finland. Family lives there. Yeah, I wanna like try and see more places. That's my big thing. I wanna see more things.
Stand strong.
What is this fucking hand, dude? This hand is completely terrible. How the wife and kids? Oh man, I wish I had a wife and kids. I mean, fun fact, guys, I almost had a kid at one point. You didn't know. I almost had a kid at one point. But life decided to say no. So yeah, unfortunately, no kid. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, but it was unfortunate reasons why it happened. In case you guys didn't know, though. What happened to them? So the girl that I got pregnant, unfortunately, didn't know that she was pregnant and she had smoked
during
the pregnancy, and it made it not viable. So yeah, not gonna lie, if I had a kid right now though, I would not be doing this. So things happen for a reason, I guess. Yeah, exactly. It's a yikes.
You have earned an attack.
It was no one's fault in particular. It was just a thing that happens. I'm not 100% sold on Tour Guide. See, I'm not either. I really don't like Tour Guide, but Tour Guide keeps making it in the decks that have the high win rate. How old are you? I'm 27 now, and it happened when I was 24. It literally happened a year after I started making content. So, not exactly ideal timing. Oh my God, wait, what? Oh my God, he's doing the nuts. At least he's drawing Plague Blow, right?
That feels good.
My wife and I lost a kid. One of the hardest things to go through. It really is, man. Like, kind of bringing it up, almost brought up some emotions, but trying to keep myself together. But yeah, it's not an easy thing. It's really not an easy thing. Didn't mean to unload like that, but I think it's better to be transparent than to, you know, put on a fake smile. Let's see. 2 minions dead, 3 minions dead. This costs 1 mana instead, so I'm not able to play the Malignant Horror this turn. I need this dead, though, no matter what. And the only way to kill it is with Resko. That's really unfortunate. Because this is like, I don't want any of these minions. Do we ever just ignore it? That is something we could do. We could ignore it. Play the Millennium Horror, go wide, trade here. Because he will have too many card draws, right? He'll have too many card draws.
Little time.
I think I have to do it this way.
Run for help!
This looks good. Seems like a bad idea. So many 0 mana discounts. Like, what do we use instead of Tour Guide though? I feel like it'd be Murloculio, but it's like at the same time, the reason why Tour Guide is good is because every now and again, saving the mana can be great for grimy combos or for Acolyte of Death combos. It also is just a kind of empty hand. That's like the only use that it has. I hate Boom Boss, such a lazy combo with Bran. It kind of is, but Boom Boss had no way of being playable before Bran. So better to be playable and annoying than to be unplayable and then ridiculed. I got no intention of having kids, neither me or my girlfriend can. See, I want kids, but I want to be able to like make sure that if I have kids that they're not going to struggle like I did. I don't want a kid to grow up with the same problems that I did. And I don't mean emotional problems. I mean like, you know, not worrying about eating, that sort of thing. I want my kids to make sure that they have, you know, the best life possible. Otherwise, I think it's just like, it's damn near child abuse at that point. You know what I mean? Okay, I can overdraw him a lot here. Maybe I can overdraw the key card. Oh, this is really annoying. I have to do something like this. I had a weird nightmare a few years ago that stuck with me. My wife and I had a child in China, and the nightmare was I forgot about them, and all of a sudden, remember them, and I woke up with a feeling horribly guilty. Well, shit, I don't know what to say to that. I would say that, you know, nightmares have a reason. You have dreams for a reason. But it's up to you to figure out the reason.
You ain't never seen a light again.
Okay, so this goes here. We're gonna mill him. Alright, that's the plan here. We're gonna mill him. Ditch Giant gone.
What little time.
I have to hero power if I want to get rid of another card. So we'll hero power, do this. Force him to draw more. Rezka gone. Okay, Plague, come on. Why a Plague, dude? Why a Plague? I do badly movement, wait. I do badly money-wise to provide a child, and I want to give a child shitty neighborhood. Exactly. Dreams have reasons. Well, okay, I don't mean dreams have reasons as in like you're having a dream because like something's gonna happen. But you have dreams because you're either thinking of something, there's you know, thoughts trapped in your subconscious that you're not thinking about, or it's just literally you thought of something recently and you went to bed thinking about it. Like there are legitimate reasons why you have dreams. I'm not saying that like, you know, there's a supernatural thing or it's like, oh yeah, if you do this, then you know, life's gonna make sense because you thought about a dream. But you have dreams for a reason. There are legitimate reasons for it. Murloculio for Salesman. I like Salesman as a good one drop. If anything, I'd want to cut Tour Guide. But I think Tour Guide is literally just in there for a 1 mana 2 body count. That's probably the only reason why it's in the deck. Also, on a positive note, I had an intake today at a psychiatrist, so hopefully I can get some progress on things that that I want. Big trainer. Let's go, dude. Let's go. One day at a time for that. I'm glad that it's working well. No arms dealers. Arms dealers just doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly. Like, arms dealers cool for Malignant Horror, but do you really care about it? Not really. Not usually. Okay, hold on a minute, bro.
One more death can't.
Thank you. Thank you. Do I keep drawing? Draw is kind of important here. At the same time, I could find 1 mana crop rotation. I'm going wide on the board anyway. Crop rotation me, dude. Deal 4, not that bad. Rune of Darkness, also not bad here. In fact, I could find Plague Weapon with this, right? Or Might of Menethil. That's also really good for later. Alright, I will totally take that.
Any problem?
I'm just gonna trade these off anyway, but at the same time, I don't want him to just get an easy trade on a giant, so I feel like I have to do it this way. Alright. There is an argument to not play the Salesman, but my argument to playing it is because this is probably gonna die, and I might need to trade the card if I don't get a good next turn. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna kill an 8/8. This is kill 8/8 every single time here. I do like arms dealers. They feel like a solid on one. They buff the Malignant Horde, which is nice, and they can buff crop rotation to pinch. See, that's like those are the reasons to run it, but those aren't good enough reasons, unfortunately. At least not an application. Like, if there were more decks where I cared about the clear, or more decks that I cared about making a bigger Malignant Horror, I'd be fine with it. I saw a video that you made with Savjz and Althrius and Rainbow. Why did I no play now? Because I'm trying something else. I'm trying other cards that are having success, specifically at my MMR level. I still think that Savjz and Althrius is really good. But at my MMR level, it may not be good enough. So that's kind of the worry. Okay, I need to freeze the Primus, which is totally doable.
Just use
It's 100% doable to get away with. The question is, how much damage do I want to sacrifice? Because I could clear one minion and hope that it's enough, and then play the Mom Paw. That's like the best possible play. If I miss, though, I'm going to hate my entire life.
use more.
So maybe I find a middle ground. I really just want to do it, man. I really just want to rip it. You know what the middle ground is? Here we go. Now we're using our noggins. Now we're using our brains. Yes. Okay. We just gotta kill him next turn. I'm trying to buy the welcome pack bundle to get some to get back into playing Hearthstone, but it won't let me. Just endless errors with purchase, very annoying. Let me give you my money, Blizzard. If you're having issues with your purchase, it's probably not Blizzard. It's probably your card. I would make sure that your information is up to date if you're talking about payment history. Are you kidding me? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that blood boil. You can have that blood boil all day long. All day long you can have that blood boil. I don't care, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna go with 8-drop. Do I go with 8-drop? Fistful of Corpses can be played now, but this thing's never dying. I'm gonna make 3/3s anyway. Nah, I think I go with the Gnome Muncher. Munch, munch, munch. And we can just keep spending corpses too. Nice. All right, not bad, not bad. Random weapon discover going kind of hard here, not gonna lie. And even if he does play Climactic, like, I've got bored. At this point, he would only play the Climactic for the lifesteal. If there's any issues with the store, the Blizzard runs to fix. Yeah, exactly. Most likely, it's not on Blizzard's end. I wonder what Climactic Necrotic Explosion is at now. It's probably around like 10 or 15. We've gotten a lot of horror for a lot of horror value though. This guy's also drawn more through his deck. And keep in mind, there are 2 plagues in there. So he's legitimately only got 6 cards while I'm at 13. So the odds of him having the Climactic should be really good. But it's... Oh! Oh, the pain. Wait a minute, is my giant surviving? Oh, that's right, it was blood boiling. I got so lucky, dude. 12 minions? Oh my god, dude. It starts off at like, what, 6 damage, summon 2/2s or something? Almost, like, the damage almost never got increased there.